Unfortunately, Toasty's not going with us because it'd be too hot for Toasty over there. Too hot for Toasty. Toasty's gonna hang out with the cats in the house today, right?
Yep, for sure.
For sure. Hey, you found my buds.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
Can you please not touch the part that goes in my ear? You would never. Even though those have been in your ear.
I mean, throw a number out there.
Morning. It's a little early, but guess what? Both cars on the trailer. Finished that last night. We are finishing loading up all the other stuff in the back right now. Getting it all ready. It's about 9:30 and we're plans to roll out at 10. Jace should be on his way any minute. He's going to take some of our tires. He's got a lot more room than we do. And yeah, should be a fun day. It's overcast here today, but when we get over to the other side, it's going to be 100 degrees, which is going to suck, but we'll still have fun. And we're not going to talk about how hard it was to load that thing on there. Let's just say we had a couple issues. Might have got it stuck about halfway up. I'm not going to talk about that though. Alrighty. Hi, Jace. Hi, Jace. Jace is here. We're rolling out. All loaded up. He grabbed a bunch of our tires for us. Back's all loaded. Carlton's ready to go. Skiddy's mom's ready to go.
Skiddy's baby.
And Tori Jr.'s ready to roll.
Skiddy's baby.
And I got my sweat rag. Let's roll. First stop. There he is again.
Tranny's staying cool.
Staying cool?
I think we're gonna make it.
I was at 136.
Oh, perfect. I'm like right there with you.
All right.
Yeah.
No stops then, so we're good.
I think we're gonna be like mid. Just a minute.
Sweet.
I need diesel and snacks.
Yeah, we're good. We're already full.
Okay.
All right, first stop. It's only 10 minutes out of our house, but we wanted to check straps and Jace got to get diesel and stuff. Basically, this is the start of going up the pass. This is Sultan. From here on up is just a bunch of trees and the mountain pass, Stevens Pass. Other side of the pass is Leavenworth, pretty cool town. Probably stop there at that Safeway to grab some ice and stuff. And then after that's Wenatchee. So 2-hour drive, not bad.
Heck yeah, dude.
All right. Looks cool.
Look at that.
So scary that your car's hanging off the edge?
I mean, a little bit. But yeah, see, this is what I was talking about, like having a piece that would
that
go right here.
flips up.
Just in the case of, you know.
So it can't roll back.
It's just a strap.
Yeah.
But
You're always worried.
I'm always worried.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, would you not be worried?
I got insurance on mine.
Well, yours falls off. It just hits mine off, so you're good.
Well, that's why we put mine in the front. I get a nice one in the front, shitty one in the back. Hey, easy.
I haven't slept in days, day after day after day. You see it in my face.
This racetrack is pretty crazy because we're literally in the middle of neighborhoods. I mean, this is like a regular residential neighborhood, and the track's just right up here on the left.
This is my kind of people.
Right? Well, it reminds me of our place, because our house is right next to the track too.
So if we get sick of Evergreen, we're moving to Wenatchee.
Yeah, I would love to be in 93-degree weather.
Yeah, you'd be fine. Your body would adapt.
We have the AC on in here, and I'm still sweating.
You just took a shower this morning, got out, and you were still sweating.
Yeah, I know. In the middle of nowhere, there's a racetrack. And I guess all these guys are parking here, so let's follow suit, walk up, and get our stuff. All right, the Vicks are here. Old RTR Mustang. And it's pretty cool. It's a really cool track. There's not a lot of tracks in America that are just sitting in the middle of mountains. Hills. I guess it can't really be a mountain, but
yeah, I wonder
hills. So it's pretty cool. And it's really loud, which is rad, obviously, when you're ripping and stuff.
Oh, it is.
I'm gonna be excited to watch your videos that you take of us outside of the car.
Oh, yeah.
We really should have brought the stroller. We didn't plan that very well. We probably could have fit it too.
That's your fault. Not my fault.
sorry, Tori Jr., you're gonna have to stay in the truck.
Me too.
I know.
Yeah, the update is this place fucking sucks. Hey buddy, why are we pitted in the fucking dirt?
Oh, it just seemed like the most reasonable spot to put us because, you know, it's too hot in the other pit. It's not fucking hot right here.
Yeah. Nothing better than changing tires in the dirt, you know? So we were invited out here to drift because they needed to fill races. They only have like 3 classes racing tonight, so they needed to fill up you know, for their fans. They needed to get stuff exciting for their fans. So we hauled 2.5 hours over here, and they're paying us. Cool, great. Well, they failed to inform us that their pit rules are a lot different than Evergreen's. They will not allow anybody in the pits under the age of 12. It doesn't matter if my 4-week-old son can't even walk and is going to be in a car seat the entire time. Doesn't matter, still won't let him in there. So I was this close because the lady was a to leaving, and I ended up not leaving because then he would have not been able to drive either. Well, we could have figured something out.
I don't know why they let me in. I'm only 11, so
yeah. Anyways, I'm a little pissed off, but you know, in these scenarios there's not much you can do, so make the best of it, and that's what we're doing. I'm not going to leave my kid and son, or my son and wife, out here in the, you know, in the dirt while I'm in there pitted and, you know, hanging out in the shade. Just doesn't make any sense. And that's basically what they were asking us to do. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So either, you know, I can pit out here in the dirt and I'll deal with that, or we're just gonna leave. So they said, oh yeah, just pit out here. That's our update. Carlton's gonna take his car down into the pits over there so he can set tow and be on a flat surface. I don't give 2 how my car is, so I'm just gonna torque down the wheels and send her. And that's where we're at. Any last words?
No, I really don't, actually.
Cool.
I'm gonna go drive it all out, you know?
Yeah, you think
It's not even my kid, dude. I'm pissed.
I know,
like,
right?
Like, it wasn't the fact that you weren't allowed, okay? Right? It's bull. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It was the way the lady talked to you about it. Just instantly got pissed off, stuck her arm through the plexiglass.
There's a little hole in the
him.
plexiglass and like stuck her arm out through there towards me.
Yeah.
Anyways, rant over. It's the end of it. Baby and wife are nice and good in the truck, staying cool. I'm gonna deal with it out here. We're gonna deal with it. Just drive. That's what we're gonna do.
So I'm sure Tori already filled you in on everything with the speedway and kids. Just from a mother's point and perspective, if you know, you should know the dangers of racing and everything that goes on with racing. If you don't want your kids around racing, then don't bring them to the track. My kids have been around racing ever since they were little, and they know the rules, they know how to be in the pits and things like that, and I sign a waiver, and you know, I know what to expect when I bring my kids around racing. The fact that they don't let them in the pits here just blows my mind. I understand the insurance part of things, but racing is a family thing, and for us it's always been a huge family thing. So if you can't have family in your pits, then maybe you're not the right track for quite a lot of people. So yeah, I feel like if you know anything about racing and you don't want your kids around it, don't bring them to the track. And if you bring your kids to the track, teach them how to be good kids at the track, because that's very important. Watch for cars and don't touch people's cars and things like that. I mean, that's what I taught my kids, and they do really good at the racetrack. So sad to say that we probably will not be back at this track because we have kids.
Okay, we're going out for practice. Carlton's not ready yet because he had to go set tow and stuff, so he's trying to figure out his stuff. It's just a big shit show, but I'm gonna go do a couple laps and hopefully you guys will be able to see it.
Alright, you guys, so Tori took off. He was talking about it. Didn't want to be here anymore. Totally understandable. And God, I feel bad for the dude. But so I'm still here. We're gonna get my car towed back by Mr. Vic, and we're getting ready. We're gonna go out and do some qualifying runs. Car feels pretty good. This track's pretty fun. I mean, you're hitting banks. There's nothing bad about hitting a bank. Banks are always a good time to drive on. But the battery in my car died for some reason. I didn't leave it on for very long. I just ran over to go see what was up with Tori and talk to him. And yeah, by the time I got back, it died. But I think it might be a little bit of a heat thing, or I don't know, weird. So we got the charger on it right now, and it'll probably be good for the rest of the day. We'll get that figured out. But other than that, car's good. Didn't change any jets because it's still staying around 84. And as it cools down a little bit tonight, it'll probably jump up. Air density will probably jump up a little bit. So don't want to make the change and then have to make the change later. Car doesn't feel like it's lacking power, so we should be good to go. So car's on the charger, in the middle of the pits. Jace is getting some spark plugs done, and Alex is out here ripping the BMW, dude. So we're just gonna go try and have some fun the rest of the day, and yeah. So if you watch this and we put the whole motor thing, I don't know if Tori talked about it, but we put in here, comment down below and give that dude some love. We'll try and get him back out here as soon as we can.
You all right? Okay.
All right, well, that didn't go as we expected it, so we went out and I was chasing Royce and I gave him some space just because it had just started raining, and we made it through going into the last turn, and he was doing real good holding it together, so I decided to push real hard towards him. I was going to launch kind of into the corner towards him, and he spun out, and as he was spinning, I didn't really have a way to dodge him by straightening out and going on down low, and we both kind of slid up, and as I hit the brakes, it went back into the backs and hit the wall. So we got the this fucking guy. So we saved it. I tried to save it as best as I could, at least in my mind. That was the only way that you could do it. I brought it around and tried to put it to the ass end because I'd rather bend all my tube than smack the front. But unfortunately, I got the corner here. No big deal. Didn't even crack a taillight. Just pushed it in, but it just swung the front end enough with the wheel turned, and we broke a tie rod. We bent the tie rod, so I got the tie rod replaced. Got it centered on the rack. I told them, you know, we're just gonna call it. We're not gonna try and go back out for the event. So we got it replaced and then put it back together, and we noticed that the camber on this side was way worse than on the other side. So we started looking at it. We noticed that this heim here was pretty it's bent. And then I pulled the strut out and it is toast. So, bent real good. Did a little more damage than I thought it was gonna do, which is a bummer because I wanted to get it fixed and go out and do one more lap for everybody and show them that we fixed it and made it back out. But yeah, so it's time for a beer. Time to put it back together and make it so it drives onto a trailer and call it a day, because this has not been a good one. My case, way less severe than what Tori's got going on, so I shouldn't even because I can get this fixed, but still sucks. But luckily, body panels are good. I mean, we didn't get into any of the decent ones. Rear bumper, I mean, you guys know how this rear bumper is. I mean, it's already beat pretty good, but front bumper stayed together, so. Part of the game, happens. It started to rain a little bit. I probably should have been more cautious because I didn't change my tires, didn't change any tire pressure, but I don't think that really caused it. It was just real slick with all the rubber that's on it. But yeah. Oh well. You know, this is honestly going to be the end of the video. We're still going to put it out, even though we had shit go wrong, because we want you guys to see that this stuff happens and it sucks. But yeah, so we're going to put it back together and get her up on the trailer. Peace out.